What is up, victims? Welcome back to a new One Punch Man the Strongest video. I'm going to introduce a new series to my channel, and it's going to be called Lineup Augmentation. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to augment your lineups as well as your account if possible to make sure that it's in tip-top condition. So today we have a subscriber who requested for his account to be augmented. His name is Samuel. So thank you, Samuel, for the opportunity to adjust your account. So first, let's look at his lineup because that's where the priority lies. So as you can see, for a server 22 account, which is a day one server, it's nothing amazing, but he seems to have some stuff in order. So perks wise, he's just missing one or two characters. It's not too bad. Mostly it's Tipsy King. He has full perks for Golden Ball. No Tatsu, no King. So as you can see, this account does not have any LSSR. So that's pretty bad, especially since he skipped Zombie Man. So we get onto that topic in a little bit. So let's just have a look at his character. So he's a level 89 Amai with only 500 KBP. So not really the best. So let's have a look. His skill level is fine. Limit break is fine. Awakening is on target. Okay, so his talent is mostly unfinished. So he needs to bump up actually all his attack talent, his HP talent. You can try to complete talent 1 if you want, and then you can move on to talent 2. Please open talent 3 as well for Amai as well as Beast King. So that's one of the main problems that I see with this account, is that it's not PvE ready. Let's have a look at his CK. His CK has also only opened talent 1, so you might want to open talent 2 as well as talent 3. Get that unyielding so that he can gain number 1 more HP and less opportunity to die. Next, his skill points for CK. This is extremely low, so you might want to invest more into skill points. Definitely upgrade your CK to at least 15 so that he's able to stack up more hit points. So I'll just push up maybe 1 or 2 levels for you now, and you make sure you just follow through with that. So since CK is your only reliable tank, your tank top master is untrained, so you might want to invest more into him. Since your tank top master is untrained, you might want to start training him now, especially if you're pulling Zombie Man on his rerun. That's because you require a shield generator in the team, and you do not have any to speak of. No alloy as well, so he's your only option. You can also choose to just forsake Zombie Man core and just focus up on building your team for Gero. So I've seen a stable 2 characters here for you, which is Glory Bass and Vaccine Man. So you might want to invest more into I would say Vaccine Man, just because his longevity is way better. Regarding Glory Bass, he's still a good option to invest into. It's just that with Doff Resist, he tends to be a little bit nullified. But Vaccine Man has tested the stood against the test of time, and he is usable, still usable to an extent in China right now. His only competitor is SSR Chose, which is an upgraded version of him, but not a lot of people can actually gacha SSR Chose, so most people tend to default to Vaccine Man. You might want to increase his skill level, because his main damage scales off HP, and you kind of want him a little bit on the tanky side. Pain sigils are good, but you might want to open the slot and put a vitality sigil in. Stack as much HP as possible. So let's look at his gearings for his main lineup. So on his CK, he seems to have decent gears. Seems to be a little bit unlucky with the suit set. I don't see any notable oranges. So in this scenario, a HP percent purple tie will be better than a HP defense orange tie. So I suggest to keep that. He doesn't seem to have HP percent shoes. Yeah, so that's the best option for now. And his shirt also doesn't seem to have a better option than this. You might want to also Star Ascension cut this to actually increase the HP value. I think it will be very good. For now, I will just get your orange up to speed a little bit. You might want to push this to level 90, but I'll just push it up to 70 first, just to make sure. And then I will look at every single character you have now. So BK attack speed, attack speed, attack speed. Okay, I need to open the gangster set. So, you have any orange gangster gear? HP percent, that's unfortunate. Okay, I recommend you actually sub this with attack. Oh, Saitama be doing push-ups today, man. Getting fit, getting healthy. Make sure you guys work out. Don't only sit at home and play One Punch Man like me. Okay, so we have attack. HP hit. Looks good actually. Okay, we'll equip this. 2 attack speed is more than enough. If we have other, actually this one has better attack stats. To be frank, so we might just replace with this one, and then this one just change back to the attack speed. So assuming you're running speed on gangster, that means your BK will be ulting before your Armine. If you don't want this to happen and you just want BK to follow up, just make it all attack. I leave that decision up to you, Samuel. Knight set, he doesn't seem to have any other AoE except Golden Ball. So he's running full attack speed, which is a little bit on the odd side. He actually, oh my goodness, he actually has a good attack Knight gear. You should actually equip this, my friend. It will definitely help you temporarily, because you don't have any other AoE character. A little bit troublesome. You have actually an attack here. So what you might want to do is to just sub out your gears like this, and then Star Ascension cut to make him speed 1. I think that's a better play, because you can actually dismantle the gear in a little bit rather than invest more into blue gears, because I don't think that's a smart play. Next, we're going to look at your Amai Mask. So we're going to look at his primal gear. So HP, okay, so he doesn't have anything better than this. You might want to Star Ascension card again, as I mentioned before. Just getting the bonus stats is very good in itself, and it will be only temporary. So now looking at your Child Emperor, since you do not have Zombie Man, you're forced to run Child Emperor. So you're just going for speed 1, I assume, Child Emperor, so I think this is fine. So on to your other carries. Okay, you are running a battle set Vaccine Man. This is fine. You only pick battle over formal when you have a lack of formal set. So judging from this person's formal collection, he actually has a good shirt, decent pants, decent shoes, and okay, actually you can run a formal set if you want to. Although I do feel like the battle set seems to be a little bit better, but I think formal set will also work just as fine. Take this opinion with a grain of salt. At this point, it just depends on whether you are ulting with Vaccine Man or not. Because if you are ulting with Vaccine Man, then yes, formal set will be better. Because formal, when attacking a target while debuffed, has a 50% chance to inflict this debuff on the main target's column. So definitely it's a very good set to utilize, but it is not necessary if it doesn't have the substat that you prefer. Regarding Goribus, wow, that's a choice of gears, definitely. So you're running formal Goribus, but let's have a look at your monk set. Okay, crit damage, attack speed. You might actually want to run monk set, to be honest. Attack speed, attack. There's no other attack speed, I think. Attack speed here, and then attack HP. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think you can run a monk set. Formal wise, I think it's okay, but blue gears and defense on a Goribus, I wouldn't say it's. Oh boy, I wouldn't say it's a smart play, to be honest. So I'm actually going to just sub this in for you. Attack HP. Attack. And attack speed. Attack substat. Nice. So if we compare this set to the previous set, which was formal. So your attack is 161154. This is with all level 0 gears, by the way. So with your formal set which you equipped just now, those are all blues if I remember. So with your formal set, the value of attack you were achieving was 15745, and that's with a level 95 orange gear. So with all level 0 purple gears, you actually do more damage, so you might want to consider, as well as you have higher speed. So I'll just do that as a service for you. I will just equip the set which I feel is the best. See, this is the problem with gearing. People don't really take the time to understand which set and which set effects, as well as the sets that they want to use. The main reason why people don't do that is because they don't have the knowledge to do so. So most people tend to ask others for help, but others might not also have the level of knowledge, because it requires a lot of research. Because not every character can use every set to its fullest extent, but not every character must stick to the set which is recommended. So definitely I feel like monk set, when you upgrade it, will be way better in comparison. So I think buff gear wise, you probably need to get your orange buff gears from Pig Arena. That's because you do not have Zombie Man, so I assume that you are not able to actually push through the Hell Conqueror Challenge stage. I will actually have a look. Yeah, you don't seem to be able to push through floor 7, which is usually where people get gated if they do not have the Zombie Man. So let's have a look at your black tickets, and then I can make a better recommendation. Wow! Okay, this is the first time I've seen 400 black tickets. So if you have this level of tickets, I think it is a good position for you to actually pull Zombie Man, because you have quite an excess of tickets. You might be able to pull Zombie Man, Gyro plus Phoenix Man, and have some for RMG. I'm not guaranteeing that you will have, because that's a lot of tickets, but more likely than not, if you go 180 for all, you will have an inkling of a chance to get all 4. If you don't go 180 on any of the banners, you are guaranteed to get all 4. I did a basic calculation for you yesterday, so definitely it is possible. It's just, wow, this guy is hoarding so much stuff. Yeah, so definitely it's possible. Also, please do your talents. You have 2491 auto chits. So definitely it is good that you actually hoard this much. You have so many skill books as well. So please upgrade your keepsakes and insignias. Okay, so he's done his pulls for the day, so I won't actually touch that. Let's have a look at his figurines as well as his training hall. So figurines wise, didn't pull Goketsu, so he wouldn't unlock. So make sure you upgrade those N and R characters. My goodness, 700. Wow, this guy is an extreme hoarder. That means he can actually catch up very easily. So do make sure you actually up this, because the passive substats that you receive from the characters are actually very big. And also do not sell your shards, because you actually need to 5-star them, then only you are recommended to actually sell the shards. So definitely his figurines are on point. It doesn't seem like he's mismanaged anything. Oh my god, Armored Gorilla has 4 stars. Okay, that's a little bit bad, but it's okay, you can just keep him there for figurines. Let's look at his laboratory. So he has 508,510. So you can actually at any time as possible, please swap out your core powers. You actually have Mr. Janus over here, and you can actually see that which character actually gives you the most benefit via the core power. So just adjusting this will allow you to have a view of which characters combos will actually benefit you in which way. So looking at this, you're able to configure an extra slot, so you're actually able to increase your VP a little bit. It's not by much, but it's still something. And also make sure you do your core trials, because your cores are a little bit behind. You might want to actually start configuring everything. Let's have a look at his core points. Okay, he has 2k, so he bought the cores. Please buy all the cores if possible, because those are the hardest to get resources. If you require chips or anything, any spare core points that you have, you can actually use to buy that. So let's have a look at his memory and talent. So he's currently at the 13th slot, which is a bit behind, just a little bit behind. But he has so much excess coins, so I've actually got his permission to pull. So we'll just be pulling a little bit, guys. But you get the gist of it. It's just behind. He has 46k coins, guys. I don't really know how many days, weeks, or months you have to save for you to get 46k coins, but yeah, it's definitely not like a week. That's for sure. Okay, we're getting lucky with the pools, guys. No dupes yet. Oh, 10 draws, no dupes. Okay, finally, first dupe. Okay, 11. 12. I'll probably stop at 14, guys, and Omni 2. Because I don't think going any further than that is worth it. Okay. So he has 19 Omnis as well. So just collect the excess 2 coins here. Fuse it. BP up. Very good. Make sure you share it. Okay, and then just keep doing this as we go. I will stop for this video for pushing that, but you get the gist of it. And here's a common mistake for new players as well as players who do not have access game knowledge. You should always, this is what I refer to as the main stat, because it stays constant all on every level of the Saitama talent. So you should always upgrade this, which I call the substat. So definitely you must upgrade this first. This should be your priority when pushing your Saitama talent. Because the team attack and team HP, although it's a good stat, I think dot free and team resist is way better. And it's way harder to actually max these. So you want to do it first because these can easily be pushed later. So do take note that is an adjustment that you need to look at. Okay. Other than that, it seems that this guy's rank is actually a little bit low. That could be akin to many factors, but I would say the biggest factor being that he does not have Zombie Man. So the way he fares in PvP, I would say he can only compete against other Chart Emperor users, but he will still lose to OTK most likely. So let's actually have a look at how his account performs. Since he doesn't really have any AoE, and he puts his Glory Bust in front, okay. And Vaccine Man is not in his comp. So that's pretty bad, I would say. Because if you're playing Glory Bust, you definitely need Vaccine Man in the team comp. So I don't think this will go... Oh, it actually went well. Wow, okay, that's surprising. Genuinely surprising. I did not expect him to win. So actually, let me just adjust your lineup. Amai is fine. You want to put this here as well as that there. Front 9. Actually, run tank top if you want. Put Chart Emperor in front 9, Golden Ball at the back. Amai, no, tank top I think better. I think this will be a good stable comp for you. You have Tank Top Master to keep your front 9 safe for as long as possible. You might want to speed him up a little bit. And grants to energy when ally lands a critical hit. Okay. So you might want to either speed up Tank Top Master or basically make everybody else slower. Except Glory Bust. Glory Bust needs to go first. Because Tank Top Master must be quite fast for you to actually gain a stronger level of shield. Because that shield will actually keep your front line alive longer, allowing for your backline dot to actually nuke out the enemy. So let me have a look at how I can temporarily adjust your Tank Top Master right now. Because the best way to upgrade your characters is to do it, I wouldn't say slowly, but you need to basically consistently, yes, that's the word, consistently upgrade your character. So this will be very good on your Tank Top Master. I need HP speed, HP crit damage, HP crit damage, attack crit damage. Okay, I think this will be fine. I'm gonna need 2 HP speed now. Okay, got 1 HP speed here. Do I have a Shining? No, I do not. So we just have to go with what we have. So please tell me there's a HP speed, attack speed, HP defense. Come on, give me a HP speed. Oh, we do have one. Okay, we're lucky. Okay, so this will be a Tank Top Master set. He should be speed 2. Let's have a look. Quick deploy. Amai called 4. It's okay, so we put him in front. Glory Bus at the back. Tank Top Master in the front. CE in the front. As well as Golden Ball at the back. So, still speed 3. So who is ahead? Chart Emperor. You might want to speed tune it, to be honest, to make Tank Top Master speed 2. And your team speed seems to be quite good. 435 is okay. But you might want to speed up because I'm just afraid that your opponents will be faster speed. Because that's the problem. When you're running CE core, you're basically eternally locked as an OTK player. So if you're not fast enough to take care of them, then you're basically going to lose. Because Zombie Man comp will definitely out-survive you. I can just show you this for example. the zombie man will keep healing to the point where your characters will not be able to actually take him out. And I'm pretty sure this golden ball will hit a bit hard. Okay, decently hard. So Glory Bus, that will guarantee a crit, and then Child Emperor, this crits as well. And Tank Top Master, ult, 1, 2. So your front line is shielded, but you see the shield value is just not enough. Okay, not bad. This OTK is not bad. Your Vaccine Man and Glory Bus is actually hard carrying. Okay. Your CK is playing his role as a frontliner, so that's going very well. So okay, not bad. With your team comp, you can actually take out Zombie Man users. Well, at least weaker Zombie Man users who have not trained the Zombie Man very well. So you definitely have a potential to actually climb. I said that too soon. I really said that too soon. Okay, I think the main reason why your team is losing is number one, you do not have extra damage resist via your memories. So what you need to do now is actually pump up those extra damage resist on your characters because they're over here. So by unlocking this one, you will unlock the high-tech extra damage resist here. So you don't need the high-tech one, you just focus on your grapplers, your duelists, and your Esper. You should rush Esper first because as I said, Gyro is likely in March or April. I'm not sure which one will it be, but it will definitely be one of those 2 months. So when Gyro drops, it's an Esper meta already. So definitely want to prepare in advance, not only to Brother Samuel over here, but to basically all my viewers. Please do take note that Esper meta is coming. Make sure you settle your Esper speed, Esper extra damage resist, injury resist, anything that you have to complete within the Esper side. So we're not getting very lucky with this memory run, which is usually the case. So luck tends to stop. But we will proceed as planned and push through, guys. So you have 3 slots, so I'm going to get greedy and try and get one more. Okay, then we're only 2 slots. Alright, so don't forget to share every time you've used a memory. Even if you don't link your Facebook account, you'll actually be able to get 50 gems. So I mean, you're free to play. Any resources is valuable. So make sure you push through everything, unlock all the extra damage and injury resistance. Then you'll be able to actually be very, very good. Your BP will soar like crazy. So what do I recommend to you moving forward from now? Basically, you're in a position where you are relying on Glory Bus and Vaccine Man to carry you. This is the same for your CE core now, and it will be the same for you in Euro core. So what I suggest is you just invest as much as possible into these 2 characters because you don't really have a choice at the moment. If you get Zombie Man, you only get him for a while and then you'll use him as a support. So I recommend if you're getting Zombie Man in his rerun in a couple of weeks, just straight away extreme training him. If you have the materials to 4-star him on the first day, please do it. Even though it's going to take a lot of Omni Shards and it's going to be quite a big burden on you, it is almost necessary for you to, as you need to catch up to other players. If you not willing to push it to 4 stars, 3 star is fine, then you start extreme training him. Then you'll be able to 4-star him by the end of the month if you basically get 2 shots per day. That's it from me actually, Samuel. Your account is definitely salvageable, but how you use your resources as well as how lucky you are in a banner will actually dictate how your account progresses moving forward. You have the necessary characters to stay relevant, your CK can transcend into Gyro Meta, your Veximan can transcend into Gyro Meta, your Goribas can transcend into Gyro Meta, and your Amai and BK can be salvaged so that they'll be able to terrorize in PvE. So definitely not it's definitely a behind account, but it's definitely not an account that cannot be salvaged. So moving forward from this, I recommend for you to actually take note of where your resource is being expended. Let's say here you're doing Glory Bus. I do not think this is a good idea, to be honest, but it doesn't seem like you have any other character for you to actually ET now. So I think okay lah, for now it's fine, because pushing Glory Bus to 5-star is a very time consuming decision, but the rewards you reap is not exactly amazing, because your passive skill level up to increase your attack by 15% and your base skill is 10%, so 5%, so it's okay, but at the same time you need to understand that even though it's a 15% increase, the amount of materials you're throwing into it is a little bit worrisome, and you're going to be pulling a lot of espers after this. So you're going to be pulling Phoenix Man, you're going to be pulling Gyro as well as RMG in June. So you might want to hold off a little bit on the esper materials, because you will definitely need to use them for the future characters. So Samuel, I recommend that as a summary I recommend that you focus up on training CK's HP, focus up on building up your Veximan's HP as well. Goribas with his attack and speed, Tank Top Master, you need to speed him to make him speed 2, as well as your Amai and BK needs to be adjusted, be buffed so that his damage actually scales up. You can also I observed that you also have access of tickets. Please do not pull Goketsu. I do not think it's a good idea for your comp, especially since you are lacking Zombie Man for now. I recommend you pull the epic pulls and then try to get dupes of as many characters as possible, because then you'll be able to push through your account quite a lot, because it seems like you're lacking shards on certain characters, such as your Amai, and then you might be able to get lucky enough to get Tank Top Master. So definitely your account is salvageable, Samuel. Please just take note of the advices that I gave. Make sure you fix up your laboratory. Make sure you don't skip any more calls moving forward. Make sure you adjust your training hall so that it's 100% at each section. Let me just have a quick look. Also, don't forget your Saitama memories as well as your Saitama talent. Make sure you fix up your substat. So your training hall is fine. You might want to push everything up to 100%. That's what most people do. But you get the 4 out of 4 bonus is already more than enough, I think. If you have the spare resources like spare gold and all that, then definitely do it. Make sure you spend all your Saitama coins to get the memories. Fix the memories. Get until only 2 slots are left, and then Omni the 2 slots. That's my recommendation. If you want to play it safe, you can Omni 3 slots. That's fine as well, but it's more resource consuming. Make sure you participate in your tournament, because you get a lot of rewards from it. Even though you don't place in top 8, you get some form of rewards which you are able to redeem. Make sure that you participate in any of the free to play events, not this one. The character trial, make sure you do this. Get anything and everything that you can get. Challenge the character trial, make sure you get all the resources from here. Also, make sure that you buy your certificates, your qualification, as well as any of your resources with the red dot if you have spare gold. And also look out for quality gears in the gear shop, because you might need them in the future. I see you're buying 25, 50, 50 stamina. So you might want to hold off on that a little bit. Just 150 is okay, because you're leveling up too fast, but you're not progressing in terms of keep matching your BP with your level. So do make sure that you are able to actually get up to the level, the BP requirement of the level before pushing forward. So For your level now, you should be at minimum 5 to 6 million, roughly. Some people push it to 7. I was at 7.5 at your level, so almost double your current BP. So make sure you do all the stuff that I told you. Firstly, regarding the lab, training hall, finish your core trials to get the scores to level up. Make sure you do your memories, your sub talents. Make sure you power up your gears. I don't want to see any more level 0 gears. Make sure they at least level 90. For purple, you can stop at 80. For orange, you need to break through as high as possible. Also, make sure that you finish your daily quest every day. As a free-to-play, you're going to need all the diamonds as well as all the resources, your vitality as well. Please, for the moment, don't do Hell Conqueror Challenge. It's not worth to do it if you're not doing level 10 and above. So you're actually just wasting your vitality. So what I recommend is you just do a natural disaster, get as many gear AXP cards and dismantle any of the green, blue, or defense purple gears if you need to. Also, for your peak arena, please make sure that you actually get your orange boost shot because you are in desperate need of it. So for the points exchange, make sure you get your SACs, Awakening chips, as well as the orange boost. My god, your points. You are a serial hoarder. And then tournament as well. Ooh, haven't got that this week. Nice. Okay, make sure you do all the way until 9 victories. Make sure you get this RNG Omni Shard because this is the only way that you're able to get Omni Shards consistently. Okay, Samuel, I've dragged on long enough. Thank you so much for tuning in and giving me the opportunity to review your account. I hope that all my tips and tricks will help you. Peace.